Hey everybody, update time. Another Sunday, another rainy Sunday. Rain has been going on all week, well, all weekend, and has continued all week, and that led to an incident last night, but we'll get there. So here are the motors, or engines, that are nearing completion. We'll start with my dad's here. So we have the cam angle sensor in, and he needs a few more things yet, like we're gonna get another 4-pin plug here for this. And then the plan for this, we'll get to this. Okay, first, so there, we put studs in both engines, head studs, and they're off of a Cummins, I believe, and they actually work great. So you can see them down in there. They end up working real well. So what we did was, oh, here's a trick. If you don't run a rear timing belt cover, you just cut the top off, and then when you slip this on, you can slip this on like this, and you line up the bolt holes accordingly, and the other one, and then you can line up your top dead center mark on the cam. Anyway, so these are the head studs we used, and oh wait, these are bolts. Where's the stud? Here's the stud. They are Allen headed on the top, and the ones that we used just took these to the grinder and ground off the first 2 threads to make like a little stopper on the end. I don't like running threads all the way to the end. And, you know, a nice washer and the 12-point fasteners or nuts on the top. So these got torqued in. I torqued them all in to 15, 45, 90 pound-feet of torque on the studs. And then sat the head down on top. His head was freshly machined. Mine I just got back this week. I had it was surfaced. He took off, I believe, 7 thousandths, so it was in pretty good shape, but I figured I may as well take the time and spend the money because it's a part and I don't want to do it again. And then I had him helicoil all of the exhaust studs, or all of the exhaust where the studs go in, exhaust holes side. So those are helicoiled to fit the factory Volvo exhaust manifold stud. And I got my header coated and painted. And then here is, okay, well so this is an RSI Stage 2 cam that my dad's running with an IPD cam gear. And then he has some stuff around that he's going to take and clean up. And then his car is going to be as soon as I do the engine swap in the 244, I'm going to pull this apart for him, pull the harness out, and get everything ready to pull out. Then pull it, clean it up real well, and then I need to start making a Mega Squirt harness. So that's what's going to happen with this, and the Turbo 350 and all that stuff. So I'm hoping to put all of this in next weekend. I still have to order a wastegate, but this is the Bullseye Performance 0.70 exhaust housing. You can kind of get a size comparison or what it's going to look like. It is pretty close, but it clears. Should be alright. And it is clocked and everything. I had tilted the engine on the stand to simulate how it sits. So I'm going to make some solid motor mounts for this. And for now, I'm going to run LH 2.4. I will upgrade, but I have to do things in stages here. So, but head studs on this as well. That's really loud. And look, it doesn't come off with the turbo housing. That's good. I'll address that then after I make a lot of noise. So this is about ready. So hopefully next weekend I can try and do some motor pulling, motor swapping, and I'll have an update video. Today I mostly spent my time, I slid into a curb in the gray car in the 244 and blew the tire, bent the rim, and then wedged the car up on the curb halfway back the frame. So I pulled that off and drove it home after switching the wheel, and the lower control arm was bent, and I don't have it here because I had this pull off the 600,000 mile one off the 242 to put on the 244 because I have to have a daily driver. So, but drives great, drives wonderful. It's 600,000 miles on it. So that's really about all the updates I have for this week. I was just mainly waiting for the head to get done, and then I could throw all that back together, put the timing belt on, tensioner, all that stuff. So until next weekend, I'll have something else.